Hello, everyone. My name is Shaheen. I'm a real estate broker and the host of this show. I hope you are having a wonderful day. In this show, I invite successful realtor, and when I talk to them, I try to find out what they do every day and what strategy they use to become successful. If you are a realtor and want to find out how to get seller's lead or buyer's lead, you should watch this video. I'm sure you're going to like it. Today, I invited my colleague and friend of mine, realtor Badrul Chaudhary.
Thank you, Shanbhai.
Welcome to the show, Badrul bhai.
Thank you, Shanbhai.
How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Kita khobor bhalo aছেন নি?
চলতেছে।
So, Badrul bhai, introduce yourself. Who are you? Uh, what you studied? What job you had? And how you become a realtor?
Okay. Badrul Chaudhary. I went to Baruch, graduated from Baruch in accounting.
Right.
Then I started my own business, restaurant business. I did that for about 7 years. And then I sold the business.
Right.
After I sold it, I started working at Chase as a personal banker.
Nice.
While I was working at Chase, I was taking the classes to become a realtor. That's when I became a realtor.
Which year is that?
2012.
So it's over 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
What inspired you to join in real estate?
I think at the end of the day, everybody wants money, man. money.
Was that money?
Money and the freedom, yeah.
Both.
Both, yeah.
Yeah, job. Yeah, people.
But I think money is on the top.
The top of the
money
list.
has to be on the top, yeah.
So tell us about you started 2012 and full time, part time.
No, I was doing. I wouldn't say part time. Maybe two full time jobs.
Full time.
Two full time jobs. Yeah.
A smart way to say that.
Yeah, two full time.
Two full time job. So how you started your real estate journey?
Okay, so when I started, I had nobody in the industry. I didn't know anybody. I couldn't call anybody to ask questions. So initially from 2012 until 2014, for like 2 years, I was doing what every new real estate agents do, working with buyers.
2 years.
2 years, yeah. Working with buyers, taking them out. You take one buyer, show them like 50, 60, 70 houses sometimes.
Wow.
And they don't put an offer.
Wow.
So that's exactly what I did first 2 years.
2 years. And
then I decided, what? I need to do a better job if I want to stay in this business. So I decided to work with sellers.
What made you to think that way?
I figured, if I have a listing, right?
You have the product.
I have the product, right? And the consumer will come.
Yep.
Yeah. So as long as I have a good product, the consumer will come. So I went after the product.
And how you started getting listings?
Well, once I decided I want to go after listings, I had to decide which area I want to go. All right. So I decided I wanted to do Queens Village area. I said, you know what? I'm going to become an expert in Queens Village. Okay. And the reason for that is at that time, around 2014, I sold the house to a friend of mine, not too far from here. And a lot of people were calling me. A lot of buyers were calling me. They want to buy in Queens Village. At that time, Astoria, Jamaica, near Jamaica Muslim Center is already expensive,
right?
Not affordable anymore. So this area was still affordable. So I say, you know what? Since I'm getting calls about this area, I'm going to go after this area.
You selected this entire Queens Village or just part of Queens Village?
Part of Queens Village, around 3,000 houses.
3,000 houses.
Yeah.
And what do you did?
I started with postcards.
Okay.
Doing postcards marketing.
Only postcards or flyers?
Only initially.
Okay.
Postcards, sending out postcards every week.
How many?
Every week about 3,000.
3,000.
Right.
So 3,000 for entire year?
So entire year would be around like 120.
120.
So instead of 120, let's say 100,000 every year.
100,000. It's pretty expensive, right?
Very expensive, yeah.
You hire somebody.
I had
do it
two
for you?
people. I had 2 people working for me.
Wow.
So every week, Saturday and Sunday, they would go out and distribute
So
them.
you, from the beginning, you know how to leverage your time.
Well, I couldn't do it myself, so yeah, I
So,
had to.
you still doing that?
I still do it. Yeah,
Same number?
same number.
Wow.
Yeah, I still do it. Yeah. So while I was distributing postcards, I was also doing door knocking.
Door knockings.
Yeah,
All the the houses you send postcard. Those houses you door knock.
door knock too. Yeah. So I've door knocked every single house in my farm.
You still do door knock.
Not as often as I want.
How many days you door knock for how many hours?
Right now, I'm only door knocking expired listings.
Before when you started?
When I started, like 2-3 days a week, 2 hours, 3 hours a day sometimes. You know,
Right.
that's about it.
So
But-
double action.
Yeah. So at that
Mailing
time,
and door knocking.
door knocking, correct.
Any other thing you did?
So then I added a third thing.
Right.
I started wrapping some vehicles,
Vehicles.
like
okay.
minivans,
Right.
putting ad on them,
Uh-huh.
and parking them in my farm areas.
Areas. So
Right.
people, whoever pass by, they have to see you.
They have to see me. Yeah, I'm a
They-
handsome guy.
they cannot.
Don't call anybody else. Call me.
So that's how you what do you call? Brand yourself.
That's how I brand myself in this.
So how
area.
long it took to get your first listing?
3 years.
Woo! Gosh.
3 years it took me.
See, you were sending postcards,
Sending
for 3
postcards,
years.
door knocking, then started doing the vehicles, everything.
So you're a relentless guy or persistent.
Consistent, very consistent.
Oof.
Consistency is the key.
Yes.
Yeah. So I was doing everything very consistently.
Nice. So first listing, somebody called you.
I still remember my first listing.
What do you say?
Not too far from here, next block. So he called me. He said, "Listen, I'm thinking about selling."
Uh-huh.
And
And what do you say? How
Well-
was your feeling? Oh, man.
I don't know. I don't think I could describe that feeling.
Finally,
Very
my phone
excited.
is ringing,
Yeah, very satisfied.
and then you get the listing.
That it's working. Yeah. So he called me. I go there. And I got the listing.
And after that is coming.
Exactly. Yeah.
You did 2 things. Any other thing you did for prospecting, like cold calling or anything?
In the beginning, I didn't do any cold callings. So also, like when I do open houses,
Right.
in this area,
Mhm.
I door knock a lot too.
To invite people.
Invite people to the open house.
That's pretty good.
Right.
So what was your last year looks like, transaction wise or sales volume?
Sales volume, I think I did like 8 million.
It's pretty good.
As solo agent, I'm all by myself.
Okay.
I don't have any team member or anything.
You work mostly with listings,
Mostly with sellers.
with sellers.
Right.
So and you already explained how you get the listings. You don't work with buyers right now, or
Now I will start working with buyers. I have to. I think I'm missing out on this business, on that side of the business. Yeah.
one question. I mean, it's a little different type of question. Why you do it? Why a lot of people cannot do? What do you think?
You have to have the motivation to do it.
What is the motivation for you?
Like, first of all, you have your family you have to support,
Right.
You have bills to pay.
Right.
If you don't work, who's paying your bills?
Yeah, that is also can be done with with any other job,
With a 9 to 5, right?
9 to 5. But you chose
No,
to
but I like to be
work
independent.
hard.
I like to be independent.
Independent. So freedom
I
is
like
another
freedom.
part of it.
Yeah, freedom is
Freedom and the money.
freedom and money. Yeah,
And also you told me other day that you have a different work ethic than other average people. You like to do things consistently.
I like to work hard. Like
Hard,
I'm not lazy.
That's
Yeah,
wow, that's
I like to keep myself busy.
busy. Yes. So tell me in brief, how is your everyday looks like? What time you wake up, and what time you go to bed. In between, what do you do? What do you do? I mean, start with the wake up in the morning,
Yeah,
5 o'clock, 6 o'clock,
between 5 and 6.
and then what do you do?
I do some exercise, but only at home
Let me show
exercise.
your muscles.
I don't have muscles. I do only like sit-ups, pull-ups, those kind of things
I
at
see.
home.
I see.
I don't go to the gym.
You don't go to the gym
You don't go
because
to
it costs money and time. It costs time too.
I don't. It's time consuming, but I just don't know. I never got into it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you do after that?
Then drop off my kids to school
Hmm.
and then head to work. So I like to start working by 8:30.
So, what kind of work you do?
So right now I'll tell you what I did last week.
Okay.
Okay. Last week every day
Mhm.
I door knocked expired listings.
How many hours?
From 8:30 between 8:30 to 9 until 4.
Wow, that's
Yeah.
it's a lot of hours.
Yeah. So
Expired listing only in Queens Village or
Queens Village, Cambria Heights, St.
surrounding
Albans,
surrounding areas.
Hollis, yeah, surrounding areas. Not too far from here.
So door knock. How many doors they open? Like out of 100, how many people opens the door? What's the
Not many.
10%?
Not even, no. Maybe 2-3%.
2-3%. So
Right.
out of 100 doors, you get only 2-3 doors you can talk to.
You could talk to, yeah.
And what about other 97 doors? You leave something for them?
Yeah, I leave my business card. I have my own resume for real estate. I leave things there for them. So when they get home, they'll
can-
find something. They'll know that I was there.
This is really hard work. 7, 8 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours walking in the cold. I know you do it in the cold time, doesn't matter, rain or shine, you're there.
I do it, yeah.
It's really not too many people can do it. I mean, you deserve it.
Yeah.
You deserve whatever you made, the office.
That's the good thing. If nobody's doing it and you are doing it,
Yes.
you are the only one doing it, that means you're going to get the listing.
Yeah, that's the opportunity.
That's the opportunity, yeah.
That's nice.
I don't want to miss out on it.
So you didn't finish it after door knocking. What do you do?
So after I finish door knocking around 4 o'clock, then I go home.
4 o'clock, and then
4 o'clock I go home, yeah.
one thing. What advice do you have for new agents? What they should do if they want to?
They should know coming in to real estate that this is a business.
Right.
This is not a 9 to 5 job.
They have to work hard.
Yeah. And do whatever you feel comfortable with, whether you want to work with buyers, sellers, you want to do rentals,
Right.
you want to do commercial. We don't, in our community, we don't have a lot of commercial agents.
Right.
Yeah, only person I know is Sabir Bhai.
Another Tushar Bhai also.
Maybe, but I don't know him.
From Astoria.
Right, I don't know him personally, right? So only person I know is Sabir Bhai. So the other day I had a question regarding commercial, so I had to reach out to him.
He helped you.
Yeah.
What two qualities? Tell me two qualities the new agents should have in order to become a successful realtor.
They have to have they have to be people's person.
People's person.
Yeah, they have to know how to deal with people. Because you're dealing with so many different personalities.
Right, right.
So you have to know how to deal with people.
You have to adjust yourself
to that personality.
Right, right.
Yeah. And also you have to be consistent.
Consistent is the key.
Whatever you do, you have to do it consistently and don't give up.
Yeah, you didn't give up for 3 years.
3 years I didn't give up.
That's
I didn't get my first listing until 3 years.
That's powerful, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you think the mindset is important in this business, that you have to have the relentless personality?
You have to have a mindset. Like I had the mindset of not giving up.
Right.
Like I'm not going to give up.
Attitude is important.
Of course. Yeah. Like I I remember one time I had a listing in South Jamaica, right? I had open house scheduled, and I decided I wanted to door knock around that area.
Right.
So I'm door knocking, and somebody opened the door, and he looked at me and he said, "Listen, I'm going to give you 2 minutes to get out of my properties, or I'm going to shoot you."
Ooh.
I don't know if he was serious or he was joking, but
Yeah.
And
That
I
happens.
smiled and I said, "Thank you for your time. Have a good day." And I just left.
See, attitude.
I just moved on. I went to the next house. That didn't stop me.
Yes.
I could have said, "You know what, man, I'm going to get shot."
This is scary.
Yeah, this is scary. I didn't give up. I went to the next door.
It's a different type of question, hypothetical question, which is if you move to a new town, you don't know anybody, no connection, no nothing. Only thing you have your license and your knowledge, experience. How would you start, or what would you do differently then?
I think only thing I would do differently, like here, I started with farming.
Right.
Right? If I moved to a new area, I think I would start with expired listings.
I see.
Yeah. So with expired listing, get some listings, make some money, and then spend that money on farming.
You expand it.
You're right.
New agents, whoever wants to become a good realtor, they should choose a farming area first.
Yeah, they could choose a farming area, or they have to realize that this is a lead generation business.
Right.
They have to generate leads. So if they choose to work with sellers, they have to get sellers.
Yes.
If they choose to work with buyers, they have to get buyers.
Right.
If they choose to work with rentals, they have to get rental tenants.
So lead generation is the
lead generation.
Lead generation is the key.
So choose something you feel comfortable with,
and then produce leads.
Right. Produce leads. Yeah.
That's good.
If you want to work with buyers, produce buyers.
Oh, I think this should be the last question. Where you want to see yourself in 5 to 10 years?
I think I have my 10-year plans.
Okay.
So 10-year plans, hopefully I don't have to work as much.
You're gonna relax.
I'm going to relax. I'm still going to be working. I think I'm going to be working until the day I die. I don't see myself ever retiring. But in 10 years, hopefully I'll have some passive income that, I don't have to work as hard.
You want to open up a brokerage? Any plan?
This is my brokerage.
Yes.
You are sitting in it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Congratulations on that. It's a beautiful office.
It's very small.
So, Badrul bhai, thanks once again for coming here and spend time and share your secrets. Thank you so much, Badrul bhai. I will, maybe we're gonna see each other again and do something like this again.
Thank you for stopping by.
Take care, buddy.
Thank you for coming.